Hello, I'm David, and this is my Sawdust and Sparkle Studio workshop. It's here that I create my beautiful Chronoligna wooden timepieces. Let me tell you a little bit more about the process. The first decision to be made is which wood to use for the watch. There's nothing quite like the gorgeous reddish grain figure to be found in English Lacewood, which is the timber of the London plane tree. It varies from, in some parts of the wood, a mottled giraffe skin-like pattern to, in other parts, a very fine figure, somewhat like very fine lace, hence the name Lacewood. London plane trees are found in metropolitan areas around the globe, but occasionally a council will take the decision to chop down a tree usually it's because it's become unsafe. This particular timber was harvested from a London plane tree that was felled for safety reasons in South London. Paper patterns like this one are used to shape the watch case. After sticking the pattern to the wood, holes are drilled at specific places to very specific dimensions and depths so that we can fit both the top glass and the movement into the case as snugly as possible. Once the holes are drilled, the outline of the case is cut out on the scroll saw. From there, the watch case and the strap lugs are shaped using planes, chisels and sandpaper. Our markers are created by inserting short lengths of brass rod into holes accurately drilled around the circumference of the case. As the shaping is an entirely manual process, each watch case becomes absolutely unique, both in the timber grain pattern as well as in the subtle shaping that's been done by hand. The watch back is made in a similar fashion and then finally is engraved with our brand Chronoligna, the timber choice, in this case English Lacewood, and the serial number and the total number of items that will be manufactured if it's a limited edition run. Throughout this process, the movement is being offered up to the case and back to ensure that there's a perfect fit and any modifications are made along the way. The case back is adhered to the watch case using 4 tiny brass screws. The strap is created from a series of wooden links that have been shaped on the bandsaw and the router table. Each link is drilled using a positioning jig to ensure that the holes are consistent, and then the link is shaped and fitted very carefully to the next link, and so on, link by link, until the entire strap is complete. The link pins are fashioned using brass rod, so adjusting the strap to fit your wrist is a simple matter of removing the brass strap pin and then replacing it once you've either removed or added the links that you need. The butterfly clasp is very carefully fitted to the end links on either side of it and is shaped using chisels, drill bits and sandpaper, once again until the clasp fits perfectly to the strap. Finally, all the components, the watch case, the back, the strap, go to the spray booth to have a hardy low gloss lacquer finish applied. Before the movement is finally fitted permanently to the watch case, the case and back are thoroughly cleaned and dusted to ensure that there are no fingerprints or tiny fragments of wood rattling around in there that could be irritating or possibly even worse, cause damage to the movement. The presentation box is crafted from the same piece of wood that the watch was made from to ensure a perfect match when the watch is in its box. The box is lined with leather, and a watch holder is supplied to ensure that the watch is not bouncing around inside the presentation box. The box, rather than being finished with lacquer, is finished with a couple of coats of wood oil, which give it a lovely silky low sheen finish. And that's it. Then the watch and the case are packed up and shipped out to you. Enjoy your unique handcrafted timepiece. It'll not only give you years of timekeeping, but it will also spark conversation whenever you wear it.